G'day everybody, welcome along to Toyota Grassroots Rugby. Well, we're getting to the really important part of the season. It's finals time up and down the country. We've got 4 of them for you today. East Coast to start us off, Waikato to finish, Nelson Bays and Taranaki in betwixt and between. We are going to start though in East Coast, beautiful, Te Araroa, beautiful part of the country. That's the largest pahutakawa tree in New Zealand in the foreground there. The weather though is not great, and it's not been great for quite some time here on the coast, so she's a bit damp for the game between Tokarangi and Hicks Bay. They're playing for the Rangiora Keelan Memorial Shield, and there it is, damp, and this is going to cut up. The ladies are playing the curtain raiser, the main game still to come.
Tokarangi Rugby Club takes its name off a well-known local saying, "Mā wai whangati te kai kei Tokarangi." Tokarangi is a famous food gathering spot that I can't tell you where for seafood here, especially not on public TV.
So the club has a long history. I've got a picture of the old boys on the wall there above where the tea and the cake is.
Yeah.
What's the story of that?
Well, that's all our fathers and grandfathers. My father played for this team. Many of my uncles played for this team. It went into recess with the exodus of our populations to the towns and that were seeking employment. And 1981, on a boundary in the bush around Horowera, the club was resurrected by young fellas wanting to play.
It's good for the community, eh?
It's certainly good for, it's brought a lot of our people who had no club to affiliate to back to rugby. It's strengthened Marakawa Rugby, which is our sub-union. And as you know, this is Barry Cup country over here, which is our Ranfurly Shield.
I was talking with one of the ladies in there about how the real competition is who puts on the best catering and whether the woman actually should have a cook-off.
Well, it is actually, well, all along the coast the teams are like that. There's a great pride taken in that after match meal. And the food comes from everywhere, and the women provide everything, and they do a great job.
So how's the supporters for the club and the community? Everything going good?
We get a lot of support from all our community. And even though this is a local derby, Hicks Bay and Tokarangi, when Tokarangi came out of recess, Hicks Bay were one of their strongest supporters to get them back into the club competition, to get them re-registered. So although there'll be a brother-to-brother feeling after the game, but I'd say she'll be all on while it's on there.
Willie Waitoa, Ngati Porou East Coast head coach this year. First things first, this final today, the weather's thrown it up. What do you expect of a game played under these types of conditions?
Oh, as a player myself, I played in a couple of finals that, similar weather to like this. Sort of only good for rugby and ducks. So, all the boys are amped for it. The whole region is looking forward to today. It's a bit of a pity it's a bit wet, but we'll make do with what we've got.
These teams, their playing styles, who do you think will play well under these conditions? Does it favour anybody, and if it does, why?
Wharekahika Hicks Bay have got a bigger pack, sort of bigger pack, but and they've been progressing well, especially the last 4 games. Especially to be able to tip over Hikurangi down there in Ruatoria. But Tokarangi also got a bit of momentum going their ways. But I think it's the team who can play the territory better will do better today.
Hi there everybody, Ben O'Brien for Toyota Grassroots Rugby, New Zealand's longest running television sports program since 1999, and today the East Coast Club Rugby Final. The major trophy on the line today, of course, is the Rangiora Keelan Memorial Shield, to be contested today by the home team, Tokarangi of Te Araroa, team number 2, And team number 4 of last weekend's semi-finals, that was Hicks Bay. It is going to be tough going. It really is going to be tough going. Okay, Tokarangi needing to keep the ball in hand, run hard and straight in the wet conditions. Hicks Bay, powerful forwards, they have the bigger forward pack. Running hard here in 5, Honi Haidewa, Newman. Good willing runners, good big boys. And they are hard today, and up to Haidewa. Here's Newman, down that blind side. Today is a day for short range bursts. Not so much running one off, but you want to keep those passes short. Piripi Bartlett, good play here, nice stuff. Okay, Tokarangi there, as it breaks down. Takarai Henare, today wears the 15. Tokarangi, working hard. Backs will have to come in and help the forwards today. Newman again. There with a kick and falls to the ground. The chase is on at the Tokarangi centre. They get there first, and that's try number 1, Whakarai Henare. Whakarai Henare gets a try here for Tokarangi in appalling conditions. Brilliant chase there by Whakarai Henare. It was Newman from the base of the ruck with a pop kick. Chased through by Whakarai Henare, and a brilliant try from the fullback. Anticipated and read the play. So Whakarai Henare with the first try and to attempt conversion. Rapata Haidewa wearing 20. Rapata Haidewa, Tokarangi needing to get the conversion. He's got it too. It's going to be 7-0. Tokarangi with a try there and shot there too. Half time sees the home team, Tokarangi, in the red and black now from right to left, up by 7 points. They're playing for the Rangiora Keelan Memorial Shield and a couple of other subsidiary trophies. Okay, tough pass there. They're under pressure now. They could concede a try here. The centre 3/4 caught the ball. Brilliant hands by Fetu Aitoa. And they're over. Tokarangi's Israel Brown has scored what must be the match-winning try. Brilliant play by him. And here on the wet and forget replay, this is sustained pressure. Tokarangi for a long time camped inside the Hicks Bay 22. Hicks Bay trying to clear off their own line. They didn't get the ball wide enough to make a better clearance. And unfortunately for them, Israel Brown, who began the second half, winning a line out against the throw as a try scorer. Now it's 14 points to 0. Penalty now to Hicks Bay. They're trying to get back into the game. They're trying to stay alive. They still haven't scored. Look at the wide-eyed Tyrone Delamere. Here's man Frank Typer, the captain getting the ground, needs support. Did support get there quickly enough? Is it too little? Is it too late? Are they too little and are they too late? It's 14-0. Tokarangi up by 14 points. Hicks Bay now for a try. Wanting a try. Looking to get low there a moment ago, Nate Miller. Hicks Bay, it's hard to tell who's who with the mud on him. And Zeus Miller, or rather Zeus King, he doesn't have a number. Didn't start off with a number. Hicks Bay. They've still got the ball. They do have the ball. Cassius Collier Delamere. Hicks Bay wanting the ball. Trying to get their big guys into the game. Des Cook. The clean 20. Well, he was clean. And they get a try here, Hicks Bay. They got a try. They've been penalised here. Oh, he's wanting a try. 14-5 now to Tokarangi. 14 points to 5. 9-point margin. And that's it. Tokarangi are the champions here in 2015. They take over from Hikurangi, who'd won the previous 2 grand finals, and Tokarangi have won the Rangiora Kira Memorial Shield by 14 points to 5.
And don't you dare turn up on the field clean.
Tokarangi captain Donnie Mill, congratulations. I don't know whether it was the wettest final, but it certainly wasn't the driest. How was it out there?
Oh, you know, Ben, the ground there, look at it there. you have to be a pig to wallow in this sort of conditions, eh? But they've been stoked with the boys. We had a bit of a goal at the start of the season. Our first goal was to make a semi. We done that. Second goal was to contain the fortress, you know, unbeaten on our home ground. We done that. And to win a final, well, that's a bonus, eh?
That's what Te Araroa domain is. It's got a particular feel to it. It feels like a battleground. That's what it is.
Yes, it is. You know, everyone that comes here doesn't like it because, look, the water just sits on top. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't go away. But I'm very proud of the boys. And, yeah, can I just say one thing? I'd like to say thank you to all the partners of all our players for letting us play on a Saturday. You know, without them, the boys can't play and no one can play rugby, eh? So big ups to the families on all the partners, you know. It's awesome, Ben. Got no words. It's a hard yakka out there.
Got no words, but got happiness. Yes, big ups actually to all of the partners and families of all of the rugby players up and down the country. Not just these winners. And boy, are they grinners. Look at all the family involved with that. You can hardly pick the players for all the rugby. Well, the weather hasn't been great, has it? Some of the ground conditions have been, well, less than perfect for running rugby and for finals rugby. But that hasn't really stopped the players. I think the players that we've seen so far in finals time have really put on a great show. And hats off to the thousands of people who have come out in support of their clubs at finals time. I hope you can keep it up, and I hope that you can do it next season as well. Come back next week. We'll have more from Toyota Grassroots Rugby.